Hi, good evening, friends. This is Dr. Pradeep Kumar. Welcome to Engineering Clinic. So, in this session, we are going to see how to create Moodle question creation in part number 2. So, before you come to this video, you can please have a look at this part number 1 video where it will be telling about 7 types of questions. So, 7 types of questions have been given there, and now we will be considering the rest of the questions. So, this is part number 2. So first we'll log into Moodle. I'll go to my course. This is my introduction course here. I'll go here, the more button, and I have the question bank here. So the method for going to question bank is first to go to the course. Here you have a setting icon. So in that last we have more icon. So click this. Then you can go to questions. Now we can create so many categories. Now what I do is I'll create one category called as part 2. Let me use part 2 category name called as part 2. So this is part 2 category. So under part 2 I am going to create the questions. So now in the question here, first thing is I'll create a part 2 here, part 2, and create a new question. So we have seen multiple choice, true, false, matching, short answer, numerical, essay, all these things we have already seen. Now we will be seeing here calculator and calculator multiple choice. So we will see both of these options. Then of course we will see embedded answers, this closed format. So these are the 3 things that we will be seeing in this session. So first let me go to calculator. So in the calculator option, so calculator questions are like numerical questions but with the numbers used selected randomly from a set when the quiz is taken. So that means that it is very much useful for mathematics, physics people, because if they want to give a problem statement, so they can have a wild cards, and those wild cards can be filled with various set of values. You need not consider only 1 or 2 values. That Moodle handles for multiple set of values, that we will see. So click this add. So now I am first going for the first question here. So here calculator, I will use the name called as calculator question number 1. So now what I do is what is the area of a triangle with base, I can use a variable b and height with a variable h. Please see that my question title here is what is the area of a triangle with the base b, this is called as a wild card, and base and height h, this is called as a wild card. So the wild card variable will be between the 2 curly braces. So this is what, just to see, I'm just making it bold. Okay, so b and h. So whenever you refer this variable name, you can refer it by b and h. So you can give capital letters or small letters, but it is case sensitive. So always whatever you give it in the variable here, you can use the same thing here. Okay, so now this is the default mark is 1, and general feedback, if you want to give any feedback you can give. Now here answer, when I come here, so what is the formula for triangle is half into b into h. So I can give a value like this, 0.5 into b into h. So this is the value. So 0.5 into b into h, or else you can give 1 divided by 2 also you can give. So both the things are possible. So 0.5 into b into h will be the output. So please see that don't give without star. If you give, the compiler doesn't understand what this is. So always give a multiplication. Okay, so we have to give the multiplication, 0.5 into b into h, and grade is 100%. Now what is the tolerance level is 0.01. So plus or minus 0.01 means the calculator value should be more than at least 0.01, it can be vary. So that's a relative tolerance is there. So if for example the value is 3.01 is a value, then 3.00 and 3.02 both are correct answers. So that's a tolerance level. As I already mentioned it here, the question is, the type of question is question number 8 type is calculator example. Then here tolerance is 0.01 means, so if 3.01 is the answer, then 3.00 and 3.02 are correct as well, both are correct. So this 0.011 means 0.01 means. So accordingly you can adjust the tolerance level. So in this case the tolerance is 0.01 by default. Let me go as it is. And answer display how many decimal formats. If you want, you can use 2 or 1 decimal format. Okay, now unit handling, we don't use any units. Units are not used at all. Only the numerical value is graded. In case if you want to give unit, then you can ask the students to give the unit also. Let's say frequency hertz, then Newton for force. So like that, if you want to give the unit, that can be given. But since the unit is not involved here, so we are not giving it. Similarly, if the unit is given, so this way you can configure it here. Now save changes. A very simple option. Now the wildcard, choose the wildcards dataset properties, because on what basis the dataset will be created. So we'll use the same existing private dataset as before, or use a new shared dataset. So let us go with the private dataset. Shared dataset means across the entire course or across the entire Moodle, the dataset will be shared between multiple faculty members. So let us not go for it. So for B and as well as for H. Then do not synchronize anything. So let it be as it is. Next page. Now here we have wildcard 6.8 is one value. The minimum is 1.0, maximum is 10.0. If you want, you can make it to 100. Similarly, for how many decimal places, let me give 2 decimal places, it can be 2. Then uniform, log uniform, there are 2 options for distribution. So let us go with uniform. In case if you want to try it, you can try it with the non-uniform also, log uniform also. Now this also I want to give 1.0 to 100, and decimal places, let me give 2 decimal places. Okay, now you will see that the value you got is correct answer is 7.48 inside limits of true value, and minimum is this value 7.05 like this, and maximum is this value. So 40 and it is 7.5. So this value it will go. So show more. So the tolerance is 0.01, relative is this, and decimals 2 decimals, and all other things as well. Now how many items you want to add? So let me, I want to add 100 items means it will create 100 sets of wildcard values. That means 100 sets you can create. So this once you add it, so you will get 100 values of it. And if you want to display all the 100, then you can display it here. So now you can see 2 decimal places. Now let me say display 1 set. Now let's say display some 10 sets I will display here. So display around 10 sets. Display. Now it will display all the 10 sets at the bottom of the page. See that set number 99, set number 100, set 99, set 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91. So since I am displaying only 10 sets, it will be displaying this value. Now similarly here you can see the value here 2254.57. So this way 0.01 was the tolerance level. So save changes. Now once you have done the save changes, you just check the preview of this option. Now once you preview it, it will give the value like this, 23.13 into height 1.81. So maybe I'll use a calculator now. So 23.13 into 1.81 into 0.5. So 20.93. So I'll give an answer called as 20.93. Submit. So the answer is correct. So that means that as per the answer it is correct. Now let me refresh it. Once you refresh it, start again. I'll put start again. Now again when I give this value 20 point, the value here is 20.94 I can give. Still it is correct. Then again I will write 20.95. Okay, this is also correct. Then 20.6. Answer is 20.96. Okay friends, now when I edit the question here, so this is the question I have given, what is area of triangle B and H, and this is the answer 0.5 into B into H, and tolerance is plus or minus 0.01. This is the tolerance here. Now once after I save the changes, when I go to the data set, in the data set it gives the value like this, you can see here. So 0.5 into 67.37, this is the value 3266 into 43. So So let me copy this value. Now take a calculator here into, now here the tolerance here is 0.01 into 0.01 equal to this much minus, sorry, plus 3266.43. So once you try this, you will get a value of 3299. So that's why the maximum of 3299 will be the value here. Similarly, the minimum of 3233. So between these two values, the values are being accepted as correct. So even you can have a good precision values also, you can able to give it here directly. In case we want to extend the thing, you can use one more zero here. Tolerance on 0.001 also you can update. So maybe you can update the answers based on the tolerance. Now we can see the tolerance value here is 3263, 3269. So this is what the value. So here the tolerance is on. So you can see the help also. Yeah. Now after that you can display here. So see that 451.57 to 452.47 based on the tolerance 0.01. Then save changes. So our question is ready now. So edit, preview. So we can preview this here. So 29.07, 12.27. The student have to type the answer based on the tolerance value and the other value. It will be computed and calculated. So this is a question done. So the name of the question is calculated question. Okay, now question number type number 9 is calculated multiple choice. Now this is the next type of question, calculated multi choice. So what we do here is, again we'll go here and create a new question. So now we'll come here to calculated multiple choice, add. So once we add here I will use the name colors calculated multi choice. So this is a question number 1. I will use multi choice 1, and here again I use what is the area of the triangle with base. Now I will use the full name here and height GHT. You can use one uppercase and one lowercase. Yeah, I will use base here. So base and the height. In case if you want to make it bold letter, you can make it bold. Okay, base and height. Now default mark is 1, and multiple choice, there are how many choices you want, only one answer is correct here. Now I will give the choice here. Now what I do is, we know the value is 0.5 into base into height. So this is the option here. This is the correct option. I will give it here 100%. Then the next question is wrong, should be wrong. So what I do is simply using base into height. So this answer is wrong because base into height is for area of a rectangle, not a triangle. Similarly here, half base divided by height I can give. So this also wrong here. And one more time is half I can use 2 into base into height. So this way I can give it. So these many options I have given, and save changes. In the same data set, then updated data set, you can check it here. How many data set you want? Let me say 100 data sets. Create 100 and select 100 data sets. Then display. Even if you want to display all 100 also, you can display the 100. Display it here. So now we can check it here. 100. So 5 by 9, 5.8. So which value is correct? So this way 0.5 into base, this value will be the correct one. So it will be showing the data like this. So for all the 100 data set, it will be showing it. So these values only will be sent to the students randomly. So here in this case, the copying can be avoided, or discussion can be avoided, and even complicated formulas also you can able to use it and save changes. So after you've done the changes, you go with verifying it, preview. So once you preview, you can see 7.9 into 2.7. So here the values will not be calculated, but only formulas will be given here as per our value. So this is 0.5 into 7.9 and submit and finish. So this is the correct answer. So this way we can use calculated multiple choice. So this is one of the very good option for mathematics and physics, or anywhere the formulas are involved. So this is one of the very good option. Okay. So this is that second type question. That is question number 10. Number 10 is embedded close. So that means that fill in drop down with multiple values. So this is what we call it as embedded close. So it's one of a good technique in Moodle, so which is available in Moodle since Moodle 3.0. There are new methods also introduced, so we will see what this will do. So please listen carefully on this, because this embedded close is a very great option. Okay, now some shortcut key. You need to know some shortcuts key. One thing is short answer. We have to use between colons. Then MC is multiple choice. Then MCS also we can use. Then MCVS multiple choice vertical, and MCHS also we can use horizontal. So see that within 2 colons we can use this questions here. Maybe I'll just show you some of the questions here. So let me go here. I will create a category here called as close. So let me use a category called as close. CLO. It is not CLOSC, it is CLO close. Z value here. So now I'll go to the questions. In this question I create a new question here. I will go with the close option. Then I create a new question. Here the last but one is embedded answers close. So this question add. Now question name is close one question. You can use. So here I will give one question. I will just show you that what is the capital city of what is the currency of Japan. Okay, or dash is the currency of Japan. I will give a question like this. Dash is the currency of Japan. So in the dash, anyway, I will use a curly brackets now, because this is where the question is going to come and question is going to end. So I can use short answer. So the short answer. So between these two, short answer, then equal to will be the correct option. Yen, YEN. So yen is the currency of Japan. Japan yen. So this what here between this colon and between this colon. In case if you want to use multiple answers, you can use one colon. Then second question will be 2 colon. We can give and 2 colon short answer equal to rupee is the currency in India. Can use 2. So 2 short answers now the students can write. Okay, so now save changes. Very simple option, and when you preview it, you can see it as the currency of Japan. So let me use dollar and yen. Submit. It will say it is wrong. So then I will again start again. I can see yen and rupee. So now both are correct. So you can see that there is no problem with lowercase or uppercase. It is case insensitive. So no problem in using it. So the currency, this is the way we can able to write in the short answer. So this is on short answer. If the same question, if I want to, let me use one more question here. Create a new question. Embedded close. I can use close to question. So in this case what I do is I will create 2 question, one question here. Again I will use a curly brace here. Belongs to India and belongs to West Indies. So let's say cricket players. So I can use a player plus colon MC colon. Here also I use colon MC colon. You can use both. So in this case what I do is, number 1 I make it here, then equal to Sachin Sachin, since it is equal to means this is the correct answer. Sachin is already there, but whereas something made something wrong. Ulhaq. Then one more till I can use bond. So these three answers. So that means Sachin, Ulhaq and bond. So there will be three options. And similarly here I can use tilde Manoj, then equals Richards, then tilde Tausif. Let me use this option MC. So MC here, first MC and second MC. MC means multiple choice. Then I decode and verify and save changes. So once you've done the changes, I have some error here. Maybe we can remove that question number 1, 2. Check it. Okay, Richards, Tausif. Okay, so now I'll give second question, preview. So once you have done the preview, there will be 4 options: Sachin, Ulhaq and bond, and here we are showing us Manoj, Richards and Tausif. So let me use Richards, submit and finish. So only one is correct, another is wrong. Again one more time, I'll go with Sachin, I'll go with Manoj, submit and finish. So I got only 2, only one correct. Again Sachin and Richards here. So this way we can generate the multiple choice questions using this close. So again I edit it, the same question number 2 I edit. Now instead of MC here I will use MCVS and the end is MCHS. So there are 2 things, vertical and horizontal. I will use both. Now in this case when I preview it, it will show you 2 things. So this is vertical. Sachin belongs to India and Manoj belongs to Richards belong to West Indies. So the both are correct. So 1 out of 0, 1 out of 1 and 1 out of 1. So both the options are correct. So this way I can use MC, HS and MC, VS. So very simple answer. Maybe I'll just share this answer here at this question, how to use this. How to use this using this option. So this is for multiple choice, and for short answer this is a short answer. Short answer is remove all the wrong answers. Now this is the correct answer, belongs to West Indies. So this is the short answer. So these are the 3 different question types that we can able to see in Moodle. So calculated question and calculated multiple choice and calculated multiple choice and embedded close. So these are the 3 options that we can think of Moodle. So totally we have seen totally 10 types of questions that can be uploaded to Moodle. So now only what kind of questions you want to test the students, accordingly the evaluation can be adjusted. So these are the different options. So thanks for watching this video. So in the next video I will be showing how to create a quiz now. So now having added all the questions, now we will see how to create a question. Thank you.